Valeyard arrived on the dark and desolate asteroid. No life had been seen in this place for decades. The Valeyard knew why he was here. He knew he could find the Doctor here. His search continued, and yet he had fought a previous version of the Doctor mere hours ago. The Valeyard knew he had to go further back in time to avoid altering events. That other Doctor knew him now, so as he stepped through the ash and rock of the asteroid, the Valeyard's face turned from the defiant face he previously wore into that of the man who had lost everything. The bottom of his cloak began to get painted with the ash of the space rock he investigated. In the distance was a flickering light, the only light in miles. The Valeyard wished he had parked closer, thus he began his slow walk towards it. The light seen in the distance was a campfire. An impossible campfire. This asteroid had an oxygen field, created by the man who sat at the fire, watching the timber fizzle and burn. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, the man muttered. This man was the Doctor. The Doctor heard the footsteps approach him. He looked up and watched as the cloaked figure walked towards him. Is this it? Finally? The Doctor asked. Potentially, answered the Valeyard. I've definitely heard that voice before, the Doctor exclaimed. You've always heard my voice in your head, the Valeyard proudly claimed. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Doctor rose, facing the Valeyard. But you're not the Doctor. Unless, of course, you're my conscience. And then that's really poor timing, because I'm not in the mood. You're Tardis. My Tardis? Asked the Doctor. Where is it? Demanded the Valeyard. Nearby. The Valeyard examined the Doctor for a moment. He was tired. There was no fight left in him. He was in exile. Why are you here? Asked the Valeyard. Why do you care? The Doctor answered back. What are you planning? Asked the Valeyard. The Doctor just frowned at him. The Valeyard didn't trust the Doctor. He was a master manipulator. The Valeyard was and remains the darkest sides of the Doctor's nature, but the Valeyard is from the earliest lives of the Doctor, the first regeneration cycle. The Doctor has lived for so much longer than the Valeyard. Surely the Doctor was even worse than he was, even more cunning. The Valeyard stepped forward with caution, aware of the Doctor's tricks. Answer me, the Valeyard shouted. No more plans, but now that you've stepped forward into the light, I can see who you are. Me. Or at least, someone who looks like me, the Doctor declared. The Valeyard smirked. He knew the Doctor had a plan, and that plan was unravelling. You want to become me? Is that it? Asked the Doctor. Well, good luck to you. There's a reason why I'm here, and it's not because I decided to take a break. People got hurt. Friends were lost. So if you think you can do a better job, here. The Doctor took out the Tardis key and reached out his hand to the Valeyard. Was this real? Was he being handed the Tardis key and the ship itself on the platter? He hesitated. What's wrong? Scared? Asked the Doctor. This is a trick, said the Valeyard. No tricks. Then why would you do this? Asked the Valeyard, concerned. I intend to spend the rest of my days here, no matter the regeneration. So, take the key and go, said the Doctor solemnly. The Valeyard thought back on what Tecteun had spoken to him about. The Doctor is cruel. The Doctor is a trickster. The Doctor does not mean well. The Valeyard expected a fight. And his problem was, this was no fight. He took 2 steps back. No, said the Valeyard, I will not. Not like this. Too easy? Asked the Doctor, smirking. The Valeyard stared at him. I know who you are, said the Doctor. You may wear my face, but don't think I don't recognize the soul under that mask. The Valeyard continued to stare at him. You can wear my face, or any face you wish, Valeyard. You are still who you are, declared the Doctor. The same sentiment can be said about you, Doctor, the Valeyard sneered. We'll meet again. Of that, I have no doubt, the Doctor said, pocketing the key. The Valeyard walked away slowly. The defeated walked back to his ship. The Doctor watched on, sitting down on his seat and prodding the nearly extinguished flame, hoping to ignite it. Later, the Valeyard returned to his ship. Preparing to time jump, the Valeyard declared, flicking the switches as the engines roared and the ship time jumped. From the campfire, the Kiwi Doctor watched a flash of light on the horizon. The Valeyard had gone. The funny thing is, the Doctor really would have given up everything. Everything was lost for him. That was, until the Tardis phone rang out. The Doctor turned and answered it. The man on the phone spoke to him and explained the situation. The multiverse was at stake. He was needed.